Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Welcome to another marathon slash reaction. Today we got something very interesting, a band that I like very, very much. We're talking about Transatlantic, and we're going to react to one of their most epic songs today. This is a request by SIDECAR Dog. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. I already have a bunch of stuff loaded up, so we're just gonna, look at a few things and then just begin with the video. But this is pretty much the original lineup. I looked on Wikipedia here, and we are basically doing the original members: Neil Morse, Mike Portnoy, Roy Stolt, and Pete Trevavas on the bass, guitar, drums, and keyboards in that order. And this is from their Kaleidoscope, they call it actually, album. So this is called Medley, All of the Above, and then Stranger in Your Soul. And yes, it says Kaleidoscope instead of Kaleidoscope, the album. That's what we're gonna do. It's a 22-minute and 30-second medley. I will be pausing a little bit throughout, just to talk about the things. It's so interesting what has happened in the last 2 weeks, or the last week, that Mike Portnoy now is back at Dream Theater. But I think they have, I think he's still gonna be part of Transatlantic, because I think all of the musicians involved, have their little side project. James LaBrie does a little bit of on the side, and John Petrucci does his solo stuff. So I think it's okay if Mike Portnoy still plays with Transatlantic. I hope, I just hope that it stays the way it is. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. I have it already pulled up. I'm just gonna move the picture here to this side, and I'm gonna blow up here the image. So this is from let's see, the real DVD. Let's look it up here real quick on Amazon. Oh wow, $70. This is from 2014, released October 27th, 2014. So 9 years ago, literally almost to this day. Let's see, and it is used. Wow, it's just, yeah, physical media is just getting more and more expensive these days. But yeah, so we're gonna do this, and so all you Transatlantic fans, if you like, of course, give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you feel like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we do all sorts of reactions to, rock, prog, metal, blues, jazz, fusion. We try to cover it all. All right, so here is the video. We're doing YouTube, and I hope there's no, let's see. Let's put it up in 1080p. There it is, 1080p, and here we go. Now, supposedly my camera's in 1080p as well, but I don't know. Without the light, I think it just doesn't look that way at all. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit to the side. I want you guys to see this as big as possible. And here we go. So thank you again so much, SIDECAR, for this for the sponsoring of this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. Let's start it off with the medley, All of the Above / Stranger in Your Soul. Let's go. like the just the language between musicians, like yeah, like, can you hear me, you know, everything okay? And he's like, yeah, sure. We just saw I'm sorry that I'm pausing so early, but the set, you know, it reminds me, and the place reminds me where we saw we just saw Yes, was amazing. We haven't talked about it. I know we still want to go live, or at least make a video. And it literally looked like that. The stage was like this. The venue was not as tall, but it was pretty amazing. I mean, it's pretty tall. It's called the Paramount Theater. We saw Kansas there, and we also saw Alan Parsons' project. But Yes, was just fantastic. And also the drummer on the side, you had Steve Howe on the left where we were sitting, thankfully. And then you had, I don't know the names of the members. You had the keyboard player also with like 3-4 keyboards. And then you had the bass player. He looked literally a little bit like Chris Squire because he's also very tall. He was playing with a pick. So, and then the guy who was singing was doing a great, I guess, impression of John Anderson, but his name is also John. But yeah, it reminds me of the size of the stage and the people. We were sitting though, so it wasn't. I think these people are standing. But yeah, this is a progressive rock at its finest. You know, I'm loving it, and I just love the vibe and great sound and everything. So let's keep going. I just wanted to add that real quick, that we will talk about Yes. Great shot, man. Wow. Nice. Great crowd. Great intro to an great. This is like what I love so much about progressive rock, and I love Transatlantic. They are basically what has left of having a true yeah, like when you go see Kansas, or when you go see Yes, or when you go see Genesis, the musical box, or stuff like. But this is still a newer band, but you get that experience of old school prog rock, and everyone that's there is there because they want to be there to see this kind of music. This is what I love about the progressive community. Like, they're all Dream Theater fans, Rush fans, prog fans, everything, Pink Floyd, you know, everything that goes into that spectrum. And you see it on their faces. Everybody's excited, everybody's clapping. I love that. That's what I love about rock in general, that everybody is there because they want to have a good time. And also when we go to these concerts, everyone we meet is always super nice, and I don't know, it's just a good vibe, you know. It's this music is just brings people together. And I wanted to talk about, and we will talk about this gentleman we met at the Yes concert, Bruce. He was there, and we went to a place afterwards. But we'll talk about that in the video. But this is just fantastic. I love now that they are beginning with the lyrics. So let's see. love it, man. It's so good. Um, all the performances so good. Also, I want to credit, of course, the second guitar player. I don't know his name, but very good. You know, and they are in Germany, in Köln or Cologne, as you say in English, Köln in German. And what a great crowd, man. I mean, Germans, they know their stuff. I mean, you know, like I said, they know why they're there, you know. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not as big as the place we were in for Yes, but that's the one that this is the size I love the most. I don't like stadiums. You miss a lot, you know. I did like, you know, Power Trip, but that was handled a different way. That was not even a stadium, that was fields. That was like, I don't know, 10 football fields or more. But the way they handled the sound there was just amazing, and it sounded great. Sometimes in a stadium, in an arena, it kind of loses, it bounces off too much. When we saw Peter Gabriel, I think that happened a little bit. It was still great. We had great seats, but I sometimes you could hear kind of like the reverb coming back. You could hear like a little bit of an echo existing, you know. But this, in these venues like this, is the perfect, obviously. And I like even the smaller ones where we saw Yngwie Malmsteen. There was no barrier literally between the stage and us. There was no security. You could literally like jump on top. And it was so great because I did catch like 5 you know, guitar picks, and we pretty much stole the set list, you know. And yeah, it was a great time. So yeah, I think that's what I love about rock, because since they're not so big anymore, these concerts, they're so much more personal, you know. Because I don't know, if you go to see all these artists that I guess I wouldn't go see, like Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber. I don't know, there's this distance, there's like these huge video like screens, and you see them. And yes, that's pretty much happened here as well, but we had such good seats that we could still see the people. But I mean, sometimes in an arena, you know, you see like the musicians are this big, you know, you see them like walking around like ants. So you basically, yeah, you're looking at the screens. So that for me is not always like this is what I like, a experience like this where you can see the people, and you can almost smell them, you know, touch them. Great performance. I love that Telecaster being used in such a heavy environment. Telecasters are pretty much more like, I don't own one because they've always felt a little bit too bluesy to me, but it sounds great, you know. So let's keep going. This is a great party here. I love it. Let's go back a little bit. Doing a little bit of jazz here.
Jazz hands.
So yeah, I mean, they can do it, you know. Progressive players can pretty much play anything. So yes, they throw a little bit of salsa in there, a little bit of jazz. I love it. Nice. great solo.
Full moon rising all the way. Full moon rising up today. When October winds lay down and the heat can melt the ground, oh, nothing matters anyway. When October winds take hold and you're down that big top road, oh, maybe nothing matters
Wow. So I don't know if this was the first, Sidecar told me you've heard this before, but on not the live version. So, and then if I heard the CD version, I don't know when, how long that was. So I don't really recall. I must be honest, I'm listening to so much music that, some stuff does escape me, and especially when there's so many different, musical parts involved, especially with progressive music. You have to listen to things more than once, twice, or even 5 times, just to kind of like be able to recognize. And but yeah, so far so good, man. What a band, what a great solo. It was not too shreddery. Like, this is what I'm like getting into more and more, when it's more about the feeling. I do love fast passages, don't get me wrong, I love all that stuff, but this was just a feel good solo. And but everybody involved is doing such a great job. I love the singing, I love his voice, I love his playing. I love, Mike's vibe. He's constantly doing this. I don't know what that means, but he does it always. Back in the day when I used to see him in Dream Theater, I think he hits his head. Like, I love his show, throwing around the sticks, and it's just great. Okay, let's keep going. I think this is, I don't know if this was all of the above, and now they switched to Stranger in Your Soul. It was just 5 songs that they wrote for this album. 2 normal ones, 2 long ones, and 3 normal ones, if you can call the music normal. Let's continue.
time to use your charm. Surrender is the only way to go. Awakening the stranger in your soul. No thought for yourself, you just let go.
There we go. If I don't cut it off, it goes to commercials. That's what I don't like about YouTube, that it just literally takes you to the next video. There's no like, you want to rest now, you know. This was amazing. I love all the musicians involved. The guitar player, of course, is the one that I'm always going to pay extra attention to as a guitar player. And this is like the kind of music that makes me want to, you know, play, practice, record stuff. Just wonderful progressive rock. It reminded me a lot, this second tune, of more like neo prog, you know, bands like Marillion, IQ. And I wanted to, you know, add a little bit more to the marathon because we're barely at the, well, you know, 36-minute mark. Since it's one continuous, you know, thing, I don't want to interrupt too much, but I wanted to make it a little bit longer. But let's see, I will look at something that maybe some IQ live. For those of you who like Transatlantic, I'm sure you're going to be you will fall in love with IQ. So I'll do that. I'll look for something. Give me just one moment. All right, everyone. So this is IQ. This band, luckily, you know, I've been following since I think the early 2000s. Like I think 2004 is when I started listening to them, and I've always kind of like loved their sound. And I had 2 albums of them, and I would listen to those albums like so much. And now basically we have access to their entire discography. This band is just amazing. I don't know, like also this album, this is from 2019. Although this recording here, this live footage, is from 2022. So and also the lyrics are very much, they do kind of reflect of what's going on right now. So I hope you enjoy. This is IQ Shallow Bay live in it's Soetermeer. I don't know if this is in like I don't know. I think I don't want to guess. I don't want to get it wrong, but in April 2022. So I hope you enjoy this tune, and maybe you become a fan of this band. There we go.
Let's spare a thought for those who are not as safe as we are. This is called Shallow Bay.
I've never seen them live. I don't even know what they looked like.
Attempts fall through misguided. What can I do when I'm inside it? Still
fly undisguised beyond the life of my intentions, when everything divides all convention, and finally we'll come together. You set my mind again, I shall obey. So nothing will be.
I want to pause for a second. It's insane how much, I mean, I've never seen them live. I've never seen them on video. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just now that you have everything, you know, like with access to YouTube, there's so many things I haven't watched that did interest me that I thought about watching, you know. I guess there's just too much, you know, that basically there's so much on our TV, in the theater, and like YouTube. You could literally spend the rest of your life watching YouTube videos. That's crazy. And we wouldn't even be able to finish everything. So I never really, when I remember when I would listen to IQ, I would be like, I wonder what they look like, you know, because I didn't have the original CD with the booklet or any pictures. I mean, and it's so funny, like, because I did download the album, you know, so and I could have like looked them up, but it's, you know, it's just stuff that you don't do. And now that I see them, I'm like, wow, you know. And what surprises me is like he sounds just like on the CD. He's like the same voice, literally the same voice. I love it. I love bands like that sound just like the CD when you go see them live, and it's really cool. I love the whole, you know, vibe that they have going on. Very like the stage, not too many lights. I mean, it's also the song, you know. But I hope you're enjoying. I'm loving this. Let's go back.
The same dimensions, long since gone. No, nothing will be the same. Now this moment leaves me alone. On the lead guitar, the remarkable Mr. Michael Holmes.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I hope you did enjoy. I did, for sure. Um, Very cool. My first IQ reaction. I wanted to do it with Alexia, but hey, now this was also very calm, you know, very nice guitar solo at the end. Beautiful lyrics, beautiful drumming, keyboards, everything, the bass. I hope you did enjoy. Yeah, I wanted to add a little bit more, you know, to the marathon. SIDECAR is always so supportive, so, you know, yes, it was a pretty long song, but I think, you know, I wanted to add something extra. So thank you so much. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of these two amazing progressive rock bands. I know they're newer. They're not, Genesis or Yes or Rush, but I mean they hold their own place in rock history. They're from the I think this band is definitely from the 90s, you know, and I think they've made their mark. But obviously, it's like we have to make these videos so people like you discover new stuff. So thank you so much for being here, for enjoying. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.